Hello and welcome to our West Coast Today podcast with me, Sandy Neal.
Me, Owen Wild.
Me, Fiona Scott.
Me, Kathy Griffiths.
Here is a wee taster of some of the stories from Scotland's West Coast this week, appearing in this Thursday's Lochaber Times and Oban Times, and on our one-stop shop website, www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. We love hearing your stories, so why not drop us an email at editor@obantimes.co.uk or editor@lochabertimes.co.uk or through our socials. Or you can give us a call on 01631 568 000. Owen is first up. Owen, what's news?
Well, thank you, Sandy. Housing Association ACHA are on the case of a string of vandalism and antisocial behaviour in Oban, which residents of Sunderland Drive and Catalina Avenue have been unfortunate to find themselves on the receiving end of for the past 5 years. An investigation has been launched against the chairman of Mull Car Club in relation to the 2025 Mull Rally. This comes amid strong calls for him to resign from former colleagues. And popular hardware store Brown's Tobermory has been nominated for a rural Oscar. Also, open nutrition expert Moira Newis has started a petition to see the UK's dietary guidelines completely overhauled. Find out more on all these stories in the OT this Thursday.
Thank you very much, Owen. Fee.
Thanks, Andy, and good day, Lochaber. We have another cracking paper for you this week filled with all the best community and sports news. Over in Kilchoan, residents have been rallying to replace essential services lost to the village following the closure of the ferry stores last October, leaving the area without a village shop, post office or fuel station. West Arnhem Community Development Company have set up a crowdfunder which has already raised over £40,000. The campaign is being backed by local groups, schools and residents, including wildlife cameraman and Strictly Come Dancing winner Hamza Yassin. Over on the other side of the loch, a Fort William student has come up with an initiative that encourages new perspectives to brighten the darkest days of the year. And we hear how popular Asda delivery driver Jack Plale went above and beyond to help commuters during Storm Chandra. You can read all this and more in this week's Lochaber Times, or why not jump over to www.westcoasttoday.co.uk where you will find news and features from all our titles here on the West Coast. Back to you, Sandy.
Thank you very much, Fee. Kathy.
I've been chatting to Scott Rowan, the Oban dad, who is living life with all his heart, 1 year on from a GoFundMe appeal which raised more than £20,000 to pay for life-changing surgery. Catch up with his story in this week's OT in print and online at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. The Highland Cattle Society's 135th Spring Show and Sale got moving. See what I did there? At Oban Livestock Centre over the weekend, bringing much joy as well as much dosh to a fold on Mull, whose senior bull Jock broke the male breed record for sales, going to a new owner for 34,000 guineas. Check out our photos of that event with a full report and more pictures coming next week. We also carry an obituary remembering Madam Morag Hadfield MacDougall, who was the 31st Chief of Denolly's Clan MacDougall. It's her funeral this Friday at noon at St John's Cathedral in Oban. We also have news of stop-start Cononish gold mine near Tyndrum reopening in the hope of striking it rich. Aren't we all? There you go, Sandy.
Well, here's hoping. Thank you very much, Kathy. From me, well, the renewable energy company that runs Kilchoan Power Station, Drax, has announced it is cutting 350 jobs across the group in the UK and North America. Drax told us there are no operational power production roles being lost within Kilchoan. It says only one role is at risk in another department. The charity Crime Stoppers has launched a new campaign across Argyll to encourage communities to speak up anonymously about serious and organised crime. And a Highlands MSP has issued a series of questions to the Scottish Government regarding state-owned ScotRail and its out-of-date trains serving the West Highland Line. You can read all these stories and more at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. But I think that'll do for us this week. Many thanks for listening, and it's bye from me, Sandy Neal.
Bye from me, Owen Wild.
Bye from me, Fiona Scott.
And bye from me, Kathy Griffiths.
Bye.